Hi everybody, Jim DeBoer here. Just making sure everything gets in and we're loaded in, so once again, welcome. So, last time on the video I was having trouble getting my character to move around on this map after I reached a certain point. And as the stream said, I could not fix the glitch. Could not get it to work. I spent about 3 or 4 hours actually trying, to no luck. So, the best solution I had to that was to start over. And I don't mean completely from the beginning. I just mean I copied the map. Oops, wrong one. Right here. Copied the whole map. Everything is the same in terms of entering and exiting buildings. The only difference here is I removed all the events currently on the map. I actually created a second cutscene as well. Right here called Gym Boss. That is where the boss fight is going to take place. Now, while I did get it to work, I did take the liberty of setting it up. We obviously have some viewers going on here. Spread out. You'll notice I got a little limited with some, so you might see like a few characters copied here or there. But for the most part, unless if you're paying attention, you probably wouldn't spot the spread. And I also went ahead, as you can see, for the trio, Dylan, Sona, and Abby, I gave them custom fighting outfits, made a match since they're a team. Go into character generator. And we'll take a look. So real quick, Dylan, Abby, and guys, skip down Sona right there. Is what they look like. So most of the boss fight in terms of characters have been set up. So at this point, what I'm going to do is start writing the event. So I'm going to go back to Outside School 2. I'm going to edit this one. Well, first things first, I hate this sound effect, so I'm going to delete that. So this is the normal transfer in, and I've actually created a second transfer in right here. And the switch will be, switches are basically what it sounds like. It needs to be that switch has to be on for it to do something. So start of duel. So now if I go through here and Starve Duel is on, I can clear out this event page. Tell it to transfer player. I want them to be facing to the left. And I am going to transfer them into the gym boss. And tell it to put the character right on that spot. And the other thing I'm going to do, just in case I'm moving around, is I'm going to make it not show followers. So let's see where that one is. Player followers are off, so you will not be able to see the followers. And just for a quick preview of what that looks like before I get too far into it. Now, just to make sure I am doing everything correctly, I'm going to make sure I load in, load out. I forgot to make sure the door stays. And this is why you check everything. Head in. And that did not work. Alright. So, what we're going to do, we're going to delete the event page. Copy this one, paste it. Edit this one. Once again, I'm kind of taking a shortcut here. There are no mistakes you can't work your way out of. There's just creative workarounds. So let me go find the gym. Let me go ahead and mute the audio real quick until I get back into game. I don't want to change direction. I don't want to exit out of what I was doing before I finished editing it. Ladies and gentlemen, attempt 2. I promise I am not as clumsy as I appear in making these games. No. I am much worse in real life. Alright, attempt number 2. Got that. I'm happy with that. And I want them to be facing left. And I don't want the player followers to be visible, just in case I move any character. Alright. we're going to try this one more time. Good to move here just to reset all my previous stuff. And now I'm going to head out. And we are in the boss fight. And apparently I did some editing. So that worked. Now, one other important thing to note here. And I'll mess around with that editing in a moment. I actually forgot all about that. Is in previous cases where I need something to happen, I map locked you, so you could not leave the map until whatever needed to be done was done. This time, however, as you can see, I can leave, go shopping, I can even go home. I cannot go to bed, however, and end the day. Map I am working on, we'll work on it more later. Outskirts village. Like I said, stuff I'm working on, we'll get more of later. And that was done intentionally. And the reason why that was done intentionally is so that what I am doing does not, or more precisely, so in case you're not strong enough to fight Sig at this point, you're not locked in a game loss. It'll take more time to go grind, but because of how you have to go, but you are not locked. And that's how it's supposed to look from there. Now, where did I put that event? There it is. So this little gray tile tells me that I changed this into an event. Now, as far as it goes, I am going to change the background. And here's all the soundtracks this comes with for me to fix. Nope. I actually forgot which one I used for Sig, but is it so obvious? You would recognize it as soon as you hear it. So this is the one I used for Sig. So Sig's going to be cocky the whole way through this. Now, something interesting here, and I'll show you in a moment, is the way I've designed Sig, especially with his armor and I'll load that particular one up in a moment, is because I can't create sprite on sprite fight using this. I have to use their pre-made enemies. So let me finish this one real quick. I forgot how many clicks there are, so I'm going to mute that for now, as I know it's going to drive everybody nuts eventually. This is just me kind of going off the top of my head, kind of where I want to take the script. I actually don't have anything concrete set yet. So what we're going to do is go back down, down, down. Cues the... Nope, don't want that one. As I hit caps lock once again. I promise I'm a really big klutz, so you'll see a lot of these mixed clicks along the way. As I can't spell worth a darn. There we go. I'll finish there. So I need to figure out a battle music for that, and I will listen to that in a moment. So we're going to go ahead, save, and do a quick little play test on this. And what I want to make sure is it just plays the text I want it to, and then that the battle starts the way it should. And just so I don't keep doing this, going to save the game, go in here. And I need a lowercase l. Once again, spelling mistakes abound. So you can kind of see that the way Sig looks is actually kind of based off of this. Ooh. That's actually something I need to work on. So I'm going to go back to editor. This needs to be a one-on-one fight and is currently set for 2-on-1. Once again, it's a small little play check to make sure everything is going the way we want it to. So just add a new text. I think it's over here. Don't want to change battle background or victory. I'll work on that in a moment. It's been a while since I've changed the party. Ah, there we go. Under party. I'm blind as a bat. Alright, so going to remove Serena. After all, this is one-on-one. And this should work now. We're going to do a quick little playtest. I wouldn't even really call this playtest. It's more literally make sure what I need to happen works. I wish it didn't freeze like that, but there we go. I wish I could make my character look a little bit more realistic, but it is the limitations. You look at like the original Final Fantasy game and stuff, it's kind of the same stuff. You can't really hurt me either. Because I set myself to max level to kind of just breeze through this as I am doing the editing. So we're going to go back to our event over here. I want to see if there's a way to change the event's image without... Make sure picture, wait, fade in, fade out. Does not look like it. So, what I may have to do is copy this one, delete the event, and use SIG as the event that is running all of this. So, we'll go ahead and do that. And you'll see why in a moment. It's a matter of getting everything to look nice. So I am going to cut that. Delete, paste, edit, Edit character. Do 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 do. And the reason I did that switch A is on is because once you win the battle, he's, as you can see, it's only called a battle part 1. So once you win the battle, it needs to move on. So control self switch. And we're going to just test this out. I'll probably make a new face off screen for him, that angry face. It'll take me like 5 seconds. And my bad spelling shows up again, ladies and gentlemen. So there we go. And just to give you an idea of why I switched it over, for Sig, I'm going to show that right now. And we're going to head into the gym. So, truthfully, fighting Sig is going to be a one hit from me. A little overkill. And now it looks like he's been beaten. So that's kind of what we want the whole thing to look like. So what we're going to do now is actually set up part 2. And let's see if I can do this. So we're going to go to here. I need to decide how I want Serena to interact here. Let me go with her natural face there. No need to be shocked. She just wants to be left alone. I mean alone, not alone. New words being spelled all the time here, folks. Going to do, real quick, just a flash screen. Let's go for 25 seconds. Don't need much. Our 25 frames, which is about 1 second rather. Self switch will go to part B. No, I'm going to actually have to do what I want. I need to create a, new, not a self switch, but a switch itself, because I'm going to bring in, extra characters. So, control switches. Dual PT2. I'm actually going to cut that because I need it. Right here, and I'm going to edit this. Don't want to wait for it to complete. I want everything to... I'm actually going to use the flash screen white to hide what I'm doing. So new page. We're going to get Sig back up on his feet. There we go. Once again, this is going to be auto run. I want it to go by itself, as I was about ready to discard that work there. And I'm going to find a few characters that match what I'm looking for. Sorry about that. Got a little too close to my microphone there. Do 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 do. Uh, hmm. I am going... I am actually going to switch to full view here. So, give me one moment. I'm taking away my chat because of that. I am terribly sorry anybody had to see that. And I'm going to report them, so give me 1 second. So forgive me there. Now what I'm looking for here is just a few characters I can use to represent what I'm doing. Didn't want them just to show up. We're going to... So I apologize about that delay. They have been reported. Hopefully, we don't have to deal with them anymore. And what we're going to do is go back to finding characters after that weird interruption. I'll be honest, I was not expecting to get interrupted so soon-ish. And that looks kind of like I can use for my fight. Don't want anything to do with them, I just want them to show up. So we go back to Sig here. I'll make Leon be the one to do this. Helps if I can hit the right buttons on my keyboard. No, they're classmates, he would recognize them, so that doesn't make sense. So we'll start a part 2. This is actually a 3-part fight here, so as you can see, real quick for fun spoilers, I do have 2 characters that look almost identical, so yes, there will be a twin set coming out. Not that you'd ever want to get on the wrong side of them. So he's bringing up something I point out that matches in the gym our team base. I'm actually going to just copy that, not so much for the words, but just so I don't have to input the rest of the information again. And we're going to do that. Nope, don't want to mess with her. But what I am going to do is set a movement route. Which is right here. This is why I named the important ones by their names, or at least should have. I need to go put Abby. She needs to move down one spot and then left to make her line up. And she's going to go ahead and say that she's going to be doing a match there. Add a little period to the end, proper spelling, not that I've been doing it throughout the rest of this. And we are going to go ahead and start. Well, before I do this, what I need to do is actually add Serena back into the thing. Change party members. There we go. And then we will start a battle. Just need to remember where that one is. Actually, before I do that, battle processing. So that's what I'm looking for. There we go. As once again, I cannot. Boss 1 Part 2. There we go. Let me try this one more time. I'm going to save and playtest. And we'll put the audio on for this. Not all the music's set how I want yet for fighting, but it'll get there. Into the fight we go. And so far, so good. So Sig is actually should be a little bit weaker than you. You change the background. Don't know why it's set to that. I'll take care of this. So, he's down as how he could lose. Probably going to extend that out for a full second just to make it look a bit more natural. That flash was a little bit too short. So it turns into a team-based match. And as you can see, Sig is kind of hiding in the corner there, hiding from the rest. There will actually be a part 3 to this match, just to make it really odd. But I say that went pretty much how I wanted it to. So, next time, you guys will get to see the end result of how this plays out. And then, the stories will take a little bit of a dark turn before heading into Althea. So, spoilers for next time. With all luck, it should be Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern. If you're enjoying, like, and if you haven't done so, subscribe. And tell your friends if you're having fun watching this. Until then, I will see everybody next time.